Hello, my name is Taylor Zarin, as most of you should already know, and I'm going to be helping out in this subject this month. So to start, I thought that we could do a forum where we talk about the difficulties that we encounter in learning a second language. And just in my personal experience, I have studied Spanish for 4 years in high school and 4 years in college. I learned most of my Spanish during a 6-month exchange in which I lived in Granada, Spain. And then, as you know from my intro video, I drove here from the United States through all of Central and a large majority of South America. And so I learned a lot more Spanish during that time as well, and I am continuing to learn as I live here in Bariloche. One of the things about Spanish that I have found to be the hardest is that it's different in every country that I go to. So I learned my Spanish in Spain, and then I went to Mexico and Central America, and I got to South America, and every time I crossed a border, there were new words, a new accent, a new manner of speaking, a new everything, and there's certain verbs that you shouldn't say in some countries that they use in others, and it's really hard to keep up and to learn Spanish when you're moving from country to country all of the time. So that's been really challenging for me in Spanish, and I think the other thing that I have found to be the most difficult in learning Spanish are the verb tenses. There's a lot of meaning in the verb tense that you use in Spanish, and a lot of context to what you're saying is in the way that you conjugate the verb. And there's a lot of tenses that are in Spanish that we don't have in English. And so that's been the other thing that I think has been really difficult and that I continue to struggle with. And yeah, but hey, you just keep learning and you just keep making mistakes and eventually you get it right. So yeah, I would love it if you guys could leave comments on this forum thread, and we can talk a little bit more about this topic and what learning English has been like for you guys, or what you think are difficult things in your own language, in Spanish, and we can talk a little bit more. And then after this, we'll have a voice thread as well, where we will talk about some more subjects related to language learning and our own journeys and how we can be better teachers to language learners. So anyways, I'm really looking forward to working with all of you and talking a little bit. And yeah, so thank you so much for your time. Ciao!